English reading practice, exercise 7, thinking patterns, advanced level. Be sure to watch the introductory video to this playlist before doing this exercise. Just click on the link below in the description. Here are the instructions. 1. Turn up the volume so the teacher's voice is loud. 2. Read the words in red out loud at the same time as the teacher. 3. Pay attention to the teacher's voice intonation and the word groups. And 4. If you find the speed is too fast, go to the playlist and choose the intermediate version. Before we start, a quick reminder, continually improve your English. Click the subscribe button now for this channel. Okay, let's start. Thinking patterns. In recent decades, much has been learned about the human brain through scientific research. About 100 billion nerve cells called neurons are packed into the brain. They do not touch each other, but are separated by tiny spaces less than 1/1,000,000th of an inch across, called synapses. Experiments suggest that when we learn, connections are formed and pathways are created. Continued use strengthens the connections and learning is reinforced. In his book, The Mechanism of Mind, author Edward De Bono uses a very helpful illustration to show how connections are reinforced through use. Imagine a fruit jelly in a mold. Take a teaspoon of boiling water and pour it over the surface of the jelly. What happens? The boiling water will make channels in the surface of the jelly. Now take a second teaspoon of boiling water and pour it over the surface of the jelly. What happens this time? Some water will create new channels, but a proportion of the boiling water will run into existing channels formed from the first teaspoon. These channels become deeper. Do this a third time and again some new channels are formed, but a large proportion of the boiling water will automatically flow into existing channels, making them even deeper. The surface of the jelly can be compared to the memory surface in the brain. Incoming new information is processed according to existing information. Associations and connections are formed and routine ways of thinking develop. In recent years, much information has been published on how to think outside the box, or use some stimulus to force the brain to think differently, not according to pre-existing channels. This information is useful when learning English. As new vocabulary is learned, it is important to associate new words with words you already know, registering them as synonyms or antonyms. Some words have the same pronunciation and spelling, but many meanings. Take, for example, the word date. Date can refer to a day of the month on a calendar. It can also refer to a romantic meeting between a man and woman. The man or woman can also be referred to as a date, as in, I am waiting for my date to arrive. The word can be used as a verb, as in, she has just started dating. Finally, the noun date can refer to the fruit of the date palm. On the other hand, there are words with the same pronunciation, but with different spelling and totally different meaning. For example, look at the words so and sow. Sentence example 1, the farmer sowed seed in the field. Sentence example 2, his mother sewed his torn jacket. By reviewing the various meanings of this word, strong connections and associations can be formed in the brain, and it is unlikely you will forget this word in the future. So utilize the amazing characteristic of the human brain to form patterns and associations which are strengthened through repetition. Surround yourself with English reading material, recordings, videos, and movies. Make a note of antonyms and synonyms, and see a major improvement in your vocabulary and fluency. Well, that's the end of the reading. Repeat this exercise many times until you can synchronize your reading with the teacher. Practice other exercises in this playlist and see a major improvement in your English-speaking fluency. Did you find this video helpful? Then like, share or comment now. And build a powerful English vocabulary with my free course on Udemy. Just go to goodenglish.online.